good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching this video. Thank you so much for joining us today and for coming along on this offshore adventure journey with me, diving into the deep end and embracing deep end adventures. I so appreciate that you're here today and that you've chosen to follow along, that you're here watching this video. I hope that you get something super valuable out of it. Today, I have asked my coach, mentor, friend, world-renowned marathon swimmer, Vicki to join me on the video today so we can learn a little bit about her journey and talk about setting big, hairy, audacious goals and planning for the future and being motivated for the things that are coming next. Hi, Vicki.
Hi, Jenna. I love the puns at the beginning of that, as you knew I would.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us as well. I'm so excited to get to talk to you during COVID and all the things that are going on. I so appreciate your presence with us today.
Oh, it's good to be here. I'm really excited for this adventure for you.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I wondered if you wouldn't mind just starting off. Tell us a little bit about you and sort of your claim to fame.
Well, I guess my claim to fame is that not only am I an old open water swimmer who set around 16 world records in open water swimming, but also a coach of some pretty spectacular athletes, including you, Jenna, being the first person with, or woman with a physical impairment to swim across Lake Ontario. But I've also coached competitive swimming for para athletes, and I love the sport of swimming, and I love people, and it's my way to put those two things together.
Amazing, amazing. And so in terms of what I wanted to ask you today and what I thought, knowing you and how much you've motivated me over the years and how much you've encouraged me to pursue my dreams and how sort of ever big, hairy, and audacious those might have been, how you kind of just really brought our family along and encouraged us and motivated us to pursue those dreams. I wanted to ask you today to sort of give us your top 3 tips, top 5 tips, whatever you want to give us, in terms of setting big, hairy, audacious goals and really being motivated to follow through on those.
Okay, I think that the first thing is believe in yourself, believe in the possibilities, and find a circle around you who, when you aren't as able to believe in yourself, that there's somebody there supporting you and believing in you. I think that that's really important. I think then you need to set goals. And the big, hairy, audacious goal is great if you've got a goal way, way high, but you need to have small steps towards achieving those goals. So the first step might just be putting something on the wall and saying, this is my goal, this is my dream, and I'm going to do something towards it every single day. I also tell people that setting goals is sometimes like a big set of dirty dishes after Thanksgiving dinner when your dishwasher breaks down. And there's all sorts of things you can do. You can hide them. You can shove them in your oven. You can hide them in the sink. You can stack them so they're nice and tidy and organized. You can just wait until the dishwasher gets repaired, because sometimes that task is just overwhelming. But if you just take one step, if you turn on the tap, and you fill up the sink, you wash one dish, all of a sudden the task has become a lot smaller, and you just start washing one dish at a time, and before you know it, the job is done. So I think it's the same thing for setting goals for yourself, is turn on the tap, take one little step towards achieving it, and then continue to take tiny little steps and great big steps, depending on your mental ability that day. But take a step every single day towards achieving your goal. And then go back to that circle of people around you and let them believe in you, believe in them, and support each other till your goal is achieved.
I love that. Thank you so much. Any other nuggets of wisdom or things that you wanted to share with us today?
Not that I can think of right now. I think that it's important, though, to remember that you're not just setting goals for yourself and finding people to support you, but finding their goals, what their goals are, and support them, because it's that environment of working together that helps you achieve something important.
Awesome. Yeah, that's so great. And I think that it's an important message for us, especially the piece about, setting when you're setting goals, setting attainable goals, and sometimes recognizing that things as simple as getting out of bed in the morning and those little things, like setting goals that for you, depending on where you're at in your journey right now, are going to be reachable, and they're ones that people are going to come around you and be able to support you in that. And I think during this time, especially during COVID, when people are maybe struggling to set goals, are struggling to figure out, what is the next step for me? What does the future look like? The idea of just turning on the tap, just putting one dish in that sink and trying to scrub some grime off of one dish. I think that is a really, really valuable message. I so appreciate you sharing it.
And it's a balance between the two, right? It's not just setting little goals, but having that big, hairy, audacious goal to work towards.
Right.
And we need both of those things to work together. Everything in balance.
Yeah, so you're working toward a clean kitchen, but that first dish, it really makes a difference, right?
That's
It
right.
sets
Exactly.
sets you on a path for success that says, I'm going to be motivated once I get one dish done to hopefully look at the next dish and say, eventually this kitchen will be sparkling clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you, Coach. I so appreciate you. There'll be a blog that will be attached to this video today, that'll explain a little bit more about our history and your relationship with me and what that has looked like in terms of marathon swimming and all of those pieces. But I so appreciate your wisdom today and coming on and sharing it with us. Thank you.
Thanks, Jenna.
All right. Bye, Coach.